good morning. It's still Independent Investor on Independent TV. My name is Kingsley and
Ambrose.
Yes, Ambrose, this morning we will be talking about the global credit rating or the rating agencies and Nigerian banks. We'll be talking about, our usual, the market performance and outlook for today and the week. We also look at other issues in the market as it affects the Nigerian economy and the investor. Now let's start with the market performance so far this week. And basically, let's run through the numbers. Yesterday, the market was up 0.15%. There were 14 gainers and 29 laggards. That means the gainers were heavyweight gainers, Ambrose.
No, not really. If you look at the top gainers, they are just still penny stocks, if I compare them. But what happened that investor attitude has changed now towards the reaction of CBN action on the
reaction to the Skybank.
They have moved to change the board and the management of Skybank. That means that fear is gradually fading away. And now they're looking at any season around the corner. They need to come back and position for any season. Let's know that investment at any time is driven by information. Yes. Once information comes that is not in favor of the investors, they need to run for what? For safety. Then after they've analyzed the information, they come back again and continue the market. Because any good trader or investor who makes money in capital market, it can't totally run away from it. Even when you get your finger bought in some decision, you still have to come back and make some money to make yourself happy again. Now they're going to go back to the market because you're expecting that anything is at the corner.
Okay, yesterday, NACO was up 4.92%, ICO 4.11%, Diamond Bank 3.78%, Access Bank 3.7%, Zenith Bank 3.4%, Nigerian Breweries 2.85%, UBA 2.63%.
You can see that many of the banks are among the top gainers. That shows that investors are really having confidence back to the bank again. Not that before, when they announced the change, all the banks were affected. You were sharing private, but investors also running to see who is the next bank or what the next, what the next decisions to be on. But now SBI came out to tell them, the banks are okay, they are okay. No, the Central Bank now. So that gives investors another courage and the motivation to come back to the market.
Okay, what is going on in NACO?
The NACO for now is just, I think investors are saying that NACO has adjusted down at a good price. They need to position. Now that they are expecting the second quarter result to come to the market. And most of the companies that are December at year end, naturally, as from this moment we are speaking, start seeing their result. The ones that came are very few, they are very light earnings. One came from financial institution, Infinity. Yeah, yes. No, they want the fact that released their first result for second quarter. It's good, and the result was okay. It's a sign that we're expecting more better results to come. But until we see this number, we can't really speak because you can only envisage until the new figure come to now know the position of the company to know whether you are there for money or not. But for a good investor, you need to be in good stock before results come. So that when results come, as market react to it, you also are making money immediately.
So we want to expect that your analysis of what is happening in the financial industry, financial sector, is what has rubbed off on Fidelity, Diamond, Access, Zenith, and UBA. Exactly. What of NB? People are drinking more?
No, Nigeria really, this is stock that we sell for about 180, dropping to as low as around 120, now going back to around 130. Naturally, investors will be attracted to buy. But to me, if you look at their any performance for almost 2 years or 3 years now, Nigeria really, it has been flat. I said it has been flat. The thing is not improving. But that's why the price also oscillating on that range.
Okay, so then GSK, investors are still taking profit. GSK yesterday was down 9.67%. That was huge. Skybank 7.59. Nationwide Express 7.27. O&O 5.9. FO 5. PZ 4.98.
Look at the stock rotation like GSK. People are taking profit already. And you know that before that drop at
lower. The profit will finish.
No, it will finish. If you bought the stock at the rate of 14 naira and it's still selling for 18 naira, 19 naira, you need to come out now. But let those that are also waiting let it come down as low at that price of 14 naira before they can re-enter. On that, there will be demand for the stock. I know in the stock market is demand and supply.
Yeah.
When the supply is more than the demand, the price naturally will drop. But now people are thinking, let's come down to the price of calculation, because investment of any company will tell you any price. But if the price is high, you are able to you make more. But if the price is low and have good fundamental, you make more money. That's why price always give you an idea of what you come from any company.
Okay, it's like invest despite the visit of the chairman and the new MD, interim MD of Skybank last weekend. It's like investors are still rushing towards the exit door. It's dropped 7.59%.
You naturally you should know that this is the bank that is concerned with CBN move. We need to go that way until we see certain impact, not just coming to talk with mouth. That same result that we have now, we say after 1 month now, we can say okay, out of the 700 billion, we cover 2 billion, 200 billion.
Yeah.
After 6 months, we say you have 400 billion. Gradually now you encounter investors confident, and also at the same time you are improving your capital adequacy and your equity ratio. These are what people are looking at. If there's improvement in this
real numbers,
yes, and your capital adequacy, now gradually confidence will start coming back on the stock. For now, this is the way it should go. Or the index to the normal power value. I don't see investors jumping in.
Okay. No,
Owando is in the news for the past 3 weeks now.
Yeah.
I told you, what we are seeing Owando is not that something have changed dramatically. Owando last week, this week now, they brought out the date for their annual general meeting. Tell you that they know what they are doing. And in the last week, when they came for 5 years figure, the MD said this year look to turn the company to profitability.
Okay.
That is another shout to investor. And by 2017, they will start paying dividend. Then what we are seeing now is all profit taking. And also we're expecting the small quarter to come because it's one of the companies that has December as their year end account. And then if the result come as positive to support the first quarter positive result we saw, that will give Owando. Okay. Now what we are seeing now is all profit taking. Okay,
so the investors are waiting to see that the first quarter numbers that came out is not a fluke after all.
Yeah.
Okay. So FO
in terms of number, in terms of their performance, that one really support the price selling. FO adjusting that now is coming to respond to what is known as earnings. Well, looking at the shareholding structure of FO, that's what kept FO at the top there. But I believe that same shareholding structure will also work for them. But for now, as it's coming down, investors can be eyeing to enter. But to me, there's no number that will push it to as high as 300 again.
Okay, as it was at one point.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
But now, Nigerian investors have become more intelligent and also become more smart that you don't need to push them to the corner again. It was before 2008, 2009, they were investing.
When they followed
Yeah, but this time, I think we have more smart and intelligent investors in the market now. Okay. That they read numbers and figures like other things, because that is the only thing that supports price. If there is no number, there's no price.
Now, after being bought the other time, this time is strictly business.
Exactly.
My brother is chairman or MD doesn't work again.
No, okay. You understand the company operation. So that you know where to pay and what to go out.
We wait and see. PZ
is just, to me, probably taking about here has May as their year end.
Yeah.
May, yes, their
so
year
we expect their numbers
year report to come by the latest end of August to have their results in the market. But I believe by this time now, investors are taking, can we still enter now? Can we still just profit taking and market sentiment?
Okay. Are we? Is this not signaling the fact that some people must have seen some numbers that suggest?
No. You look at the third quarter result to see are they capable of paying you what they paid last year? Because you do the figure of third quarter to compare their full year 2015 to know are they near to what they did in that 2015? If third quarter is just giving you pointer that they will hold, or if you give you that they can't afford to pay what they did in 2015, you can find your way.
Outlook for today and the end of the week.
Yeah, yesterday market was up yesterday, but that up yesterday the market break. The market break was weak because we're having a 29 decliner against 14 advancer. But I believe this morning, if any number will enter the market as we speak now, that number will be but I know that investors should not panic with what they are seeing in the market now. As from next week, we'll have more earnings hitting the market. It will change the face.
The
face of the market.
Okay. Now let's go to. Before we go, yesterday FCMB closed on beat.
Yeah.
What is there?
The FCMB, if you look at the performance when the results when the CBN made announcement about the Sky Bank, FCMB, Fidelity, Diamond Bank, First Bank were the worst hit that day. These people belong to they responded to that. People were dumping them, and next week down dropped as low as 1.29 people. For the next day, they just take up. Investors that know that this bank worth more than 1.29 people started paying it. But that is why even to yesterday, people are still buying it. Again on that same Tuesday, Monday, and yesterday, today, we're expecting to also be in the up direction. But I know by next tomorrow, people will start taking a profit for 3 days rally. But FCMB for me is a good bank, because if you look at their management structure and also the kind of person that is heading there as the chairman of the bank, I think it's a play that people can look at. But now, since there's no information saying there's something contrary in the bank, I think selling at that price for me is cheap for a better to position.
Okay, why is Wapik on offer?
Insurance company at 50 kobo per value. No, fine. Wapik are paid 30 kobo, 3 kobo for 2015. This insurance company, investor can move from one to the other, because if you are there, it's still on par value. You are not making loss. You are not making gain at 50 kobo. Then you see opportunity in any other investment. Can sell, especially those that are marketable. And that Wapik, later want to sell Wapik, buyer for it. Not like other companies like IEA or African Alliance, like what you said, or Universal Insurance. There's no buyer. But this one that are liquid enough, who can sell it to another. That's why you can see that people are dumping it. Not that there's something bad. Okay. But so their first quarter result was not bad.
Okay. You say Lasaco, Universal Insurance.
Lasaco,
they are all offer.
Yes, Lasaco and Universal. There's nothing to show. Their numbers are not positive to encourage. Even when you are waiting a company and you see the results are positive, you have the money. But when you are waiting and there are people seeing negative results, you need to leave the company.
Okay. Now, for some time now, even as of yesterday, credit rating agencies are downgrading Nigeria, including Fitch and IMF. In fact, all of them downgrading the sovereign, and then it's cascading into the operators. What does this portend?
I said earlier that Nigeria is not putting in isolation. Look at even the whole economy, the whole global economy. They also downgraded it. They are from 0.8 to something like 0.6 now. Saying that it's not only it's not affecting us, it's not the reflection of what is happening globally. But the thing that investors should be concerned is that look at the companies and the economy that are downgraded. What is happening? They downgraded the UK economy because you know that what is happening in UK. Yeah. Now in Nigeria, what is happening? Because we are still in recession. Our GDP is still trading on the negative side. That's why the
currency.
Yeah. And also that's why IMF have downgraded us to a lower point now that within this 2016, Nigeria will struggle with the economy. But they've seen that the budget came late. The implementation has just started before this can change the face of the economy to be 2017. That is why they did it for just this year. They didn't say for 20 years. That shows that let's look at it. And also the bank that we downgraded alongside yesterday now. It's also because these banks are operating within the Nigerian economy. Yeah, that means this bank cannot be overgrade.
They cannot have higher grade than
the where they are operating. Yeah. That is what. But look at what they said that the credit strength of these banks are still intact.
It's just the
survey and the economy where the business environment where they are. For me, investors should not panic. But the only confusing rating is that some agencies are now upgrading some Nigerian banks the same economy. Why some are
yes, global credit rating affirmed Union Bank's BBB
exactly. Why other ones are coming down to bid them? So that is only the confusing. But as an investor, you know the right one, the right company or banks to position and build your tent. But for me, the downgrading and all is not an issue for us. Seeing these banks are doing well, it is when it comes to global investment that is also cool. But the good thing that many of our banks today, even though we downgrade, are still among the top 1,000 banks in the world. That is that Nigerian banks are not doing bad.
Okay, that is story for next time. 4 or 5 Nigerian banks are amongst the top 1,000. Yeah. So I think they've always been there. I think what we will now talk about in our next edition will be whether they have performed
to the next grade in the ranking.
Yes, in the ranking. What numbers were they in the 2015 the banker publication and what numbers are they now. I think that is what is the story for us. But before then, let's talk about this training.
Okay, the 2 days
The
comprehensive.
2-day training for investors.
Yeah, no, we see that in any economy, there's always a cycle.
Yes.
Either recession or boom, a move. And for you to survive in this cycle, you need to equip yourself. You know what? Knowledge wise, information wise. If you need that, you need to be at the training because you're going to make equity investment more simplified. You don't need to go and carry books and be reading. We give you the tips you need to know and how to use it, and you'll be making money from the capital market. Let me tell you, in US, the economy has been going recession and coming back, and people are making money. Today, we're having the richest people coming from that because they understand how to play the game. You want an investor and you have to understand how to play the game. Now that we are even on trading on the recession part, the down economy, how can I make money from this economy? You need to understand. That's why online trading, I want to expose them to, will be one of the packages they will ask in this training, how to trade online from your house. You don't need to go to a broker office or call a phone. If you have your phone with the internet, you trade from your house. And what you should know before start trading. What are the things that if you open your computer in the morning, you need to know before the market opens that will guide you. You need to teach investors how to do that and what they should know. At the same time, too, the ABC of technical analysis, any good trader all over the world combine fundamental and technical to take decision. But when we are selling, you can sell with technical alone. But when you want to buy, look at the technical, look at the fundamental, and take a decision to buy. And when technical things like exit, you want to tell investors how to know the stock that will rally using technical analysis indicators, and that's why making it very simple. ABC of technical analysis, we are not going to teach you the one that you want to go and be cramming. No, the one that will be in your mind. If you know what to look at, as you look at that thing, automatically you take your investment decision. That is one. And also, we're going to tell you the impact of this policy changing in monetary policy and the fiscal policy. How these things affect the market.
Investment.
Yes, affect the market. And also, going to help you make money in the capital market. If you know how this will help you to make in that position before the decision comes, now you make money from it. Like when CPN started the CPN policy, we saw impact it made on the market. So also the central government also trying to build out the economy, how it's going to affect some part of the sector of the economy. You need to know all this. Once you understand all this as an investor, you invest wisely. Also want to review the market for the first half of the year and preview the second half and tell you the sectors are the areas where you keep. That one is fundamental. That's why you need to combine fundamental and technical analysis. These 2 days going to play on fundamental of the economy, fundamental of the company. Technical analysis has to know the key things you need to know technically. And sure you need to be in this training for these 2 days.
Where is it holding?
It's holding here in Lagos at the Ostra Hall and the hotel.
Okay. When?
On the 22nd to 23rd of July.
2 days.
2 days.
So it's going to be a bumper package.
It's a very, very bumper package. People have been calling and people are also registering online. You need to be there. You need to be there because it's the time for you to educate yourself when it comes to investment. Don't follow the bandwagon. Look at what you can do on your own. Understand the cyclical flow of the economy from recession to boom. How can you invest wisely? On that, to me, you need to be there. And I know that we have several professionals in the market. The way they are sharing their own trading strategy plus your own, you won't make loss anymore. Highest, your loss will reduce and your profit will increase. When you have Mr. A sharing his own investment strategy, he sharing his own strategy to F, and you have your own. When you sit down and combine these strategies, it will better your own. Then you now step up to make money in the capital market.
Okay, it's about making informed investment decisions.
Yes.
No longer about sentiments.
So yes.
Next week we will talk about the 1,000 banks, the top 1,000 banks in the world, and Nigeria's performance, as we said earlier. We also look at the MPC meeting coming up. The benchmark rates for Nigeria, as fixed by the last MPC meeting, is 12% or thereabout, and inflation is at 15.6%. So that means if you have your investment in money market instruments against inflation, you are throwing good money to the bin.
Yeah.
And that is why we will have to review that. We'll look at expectations. Will the CBN adjust
the interest rates?
The interest rates to take care of the inflation side of it, or will the rates be left as they are?
Change.
Next week, we'll see you. Bye for now.